Hey everybody, my name is Brayden, and today I got Hardee's, my favorite restaurant, my favorite food ever in the entire world. It's kind of what I'm living off of right now, because I'm 19 years old, living in a motel. And my microphone's charging, but the food's hot, so I want to eat it now, right? Because I just got it, even though I ordered it ahead. Somebody commented, you look like a YouTuber now. Like what? I just don't know why they said it like that. Because I'm like anybody can be posting, you know what I mean? Okay, I got a Fanta to drink too. Okay, it's just gonna take a while to charge, so hopefully you can hear me. I'm really sorry about the audio quality. You guys didn't prepare good enough. My bad. What are you doing? That is what I'm doing, preparing. Like I saw a comment and they're like he got kicked out and now he's not going to get a job, and I'm like feeling bad because like, oh damn, like that is kind of what happened, because I did getting a job and then I quit it. It's like, oh man, now it's in the same position that I was back in my grandma's house. Otherwise, besides the only difference is I told my grandma, I'm like, I want to pay rent, and she told me no, and then she kept buying me food and I didn't want that. And then also, well, first I bought myself food with all the money I had saved up, and then I spent all of it. I'm really excited to get money. So now I'm doing this since, like, how are you paying for a hotel? Well, donations, living off monetization, like all the platforms are monetized in donations. So I'm very thankful, very grateful. And that, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. Like, I literally need it. I literally make good content. So I stuck my finger into here. Man, that looks good. I'm excited. It's tough. Maybe not though. Maybe this is it. This is from another day. Listen to Dua Lipa, did I say that? This one's very solid. Like, maybe it's because it's been a second since I've been waiting to film. It's been like 20 minutes since I got this. Let's go straight from the middle. That was weak. Pretty good. Gooey. Man, I want to go to the zoo. That's what I'm like planning for. Like, I think we should go somewhere else. I've been deciding. I don't think this is the place to be. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go on a road trip. An Uber one. No way, I'm kind of serious. Or like a bus trip. I've never done that. I gotta plan it out. Okay. That's cool. Anyways, I'm gonna keep thinking about that and get back to you. Wanna hear about what I've been writing about? Spider-Man. Me as Spider-Man. And it's like a love story. It's like based off Princess and the Frog, kind of. It's like how there's these sorry if you don't know, but like Spider-Man stories, like in comics, they have like these sub-stories called like Kraven's Last Hunt and like Superior Spider-Man or Spider-Man Blue. Like there are these parts of the comics that give you these storylines about the character that might be somebody's favorite storyline, or like to do with a certain villain, like Green Goblin or something. So still working on a name for it, but well, this one is, it's a love story between Spider-Man and Dagger. Those are the main two love interests, Spider-Man and Dagger. You know, Dagger from Cloak and Dagger? Yeah, she's not with Cloak anymore. She found me. Okay. But then there's also two other love interests in this story. There is the X-Men, Emma Frost, who's just an X-Men. like being an X-Men. It's more like a play. It's like they're more like friends, like playful, back and forth banter, like good cop, bad cop. For a third of the story, and then another third is with Black Cat, because I like that relationship, Spider-Man and Black Cat. I like them, like Peter Parker and Black Cat. They should get together instead of MJ. I've been thinking too, right? Like how I think Batman and Wonder Woman should get together. Ooh, this reminds me of the last city I was almost in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if my mic dies, that's embarrassing because it's only been charging for a few minutes. I'm already plugging in. I'm actually gonna have to like stare at you. What else do I need to talk about from that? Like what can I tell you? And then I'm basing it off like storylines from the comics because it's like this parallel universe, but it's still like, what is the multiverse? You know what I mean? So in some grand way, like everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean? And so like certain events might happen just at a different point in time. So in Marvel Comics, there's this point in time where Peter Parker Spider-Man's like teaching at the Xavier Institute, and some lizards attack, like a lizard invasion happens or something, and most of the X-Men are turned into lizards, and Spider-Man and Emma Frost are the last two alive, and they're like escaping through the sewers. It's just such a cool plot line, and like they look, that comic specifically, it looks like it looks like this like uncanny X-Men, like it looks like a different universe, but it's the main continuity in Marvel. But anyways, like it just makes Spider-Man and Emma Frost look so close in age and like such a playful dynamic, kind of like when Spider-Man dated Kitty Pryde in the Ultimate Universe. Listen to Mac Miller. So what else do you want to know? Like where do you want to go? I'm thinking Boston or like the Pacific Northwest are on my mind. Because if I go to Boston, it's pretty much like kind of New York too. I'm thinking. Like, because you get to see all them, you get to go up on a high building and have my moment. But I'll be happy to do that too. I mean, World T-shirts did it. I Snapchatted my cousin. I'm like 1.7k subscribers, and he's like, "Yay, goon, goon, goon." I just like I don't get it, to be honest. Like I do kind of get it, but it's like what? Like, do you not like passive income? Right? Like I just don't even get it. You want me to explain how I feel from that perspective? I'm allowed to talk about this to my family. He comes from a family who he has a job right now where he makes more than they've made his entire life, right? So why would we take advice from them? Is how I feel. And you know what I mean? Like when I say that right away, oh, all the old heads get mad. And you just have to like keep listening, like, because maybe I have a point to make. Not maybe, I know I do. You can be passionate and devote your time into other interests like this, like making this when you're not working. Like, what do you do when you get home? Goon. Like, I should have recorded it last time. I like recorded the video when I was in person at Hardy's last. But I asked in person the manager, and he's like, "Oh, I'm new. The assistant manager does the hiring." I'm like, that's just canker sore, but or like when I was looking at it earlier because it was hurting earlier. I'm like, oh my gosh, hope that's not an STD. And then it's like, how can you have that? Because one time I said, like one time I'm like, I'm fucking virgins, black girls, college girls, or something like that. And then some dude commented, yeah, we all know this isn't true. Or no, I said models too. So all that. And then yeah, we know you ain't doing all that. Not every day and minute. But like bitches and hookers too. Oh. Okay. That is not how you talk about women. Okay. Just keep staying in your room. It's pretty good. You know what this is making me think of from the phone being up there, me being down here, a facial. I lost my virginity to a facial. Whoa! I mean, I gave one during it. So that's always fire. Think about. When I think about that, it's like from a parent's perspective, and I know you're like you shouldn't think about it, but they're like, okay, my 15-year-old son lost his virginity in my house, right? And he did that to his girlfriend in my house. Wow. Like what a dog, or just not. They wouldn't think that, but like it's just like, oh, that happened, so taboo. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But like, okay, our bathroom was being worked on. Like there was being construction done on the bathroom in the house. So, well, I guess I could have just taken a picture, but oh well, I did. To be honest, but we had to clean it off, right? So we went downstairs. Dude, this is real life, and I'm explaining this. So I went down the stairs, and who even asked? Into my parents' room and into the mirror and wiped it off. Batman couldn't get that information out of me, dude. What are you doing? But I had to explain. Like, do you understand why? Because she wanted to see what she looked like. My mess, my painting. And then, I mean canvas. And then use toilet paper to get it off. Okay, sorry. Everybody's got stories like that. I could spark the memory of another one, but I'm just gonna keep that to myself. Okay, I lowered the camera, and I'm just gonna talk until my mic dies, I guess. Why don't I get it down on here? But I guess I should have recorded that part because now it's just already spawned in down. Oh, you're not gonna finish those? Now I can't hide them, can I? Looks like I have to. Listening to Running Up That Hill right now. Remember when that happened? When Stranger Things happened during that? I went through so much emotional development. I'm so thankful for. Like when this show came out during this time, what was I doing? I was grieving my ex, but in a long way. We were at a family reunion. I'm also getting really full, like kind of sick. Also, keep getting comments like he just keeps eating until he's full. He doesn't like. It's a 5-piece chicken strip and fries. Usually is what I get. So what the hell? Are you stupid? That's literally potatoes. That's literally vegetables, idiot. And then I also eat bananas. It's a fruit. Or strawberries. Like you don't even know. Also potatoes, like actual potatoes, and then you cook them in all sorts of things. And then chicken. That's literally protein, is it not? A chicken or beef. If I were eating like tacos, like what do you mean? That's like the most important. I feel like just by fucking raw meat. You know what I mean? Like you eat it like that, right? So I'm just ignore it. But isn't that crazy? Like, okay. Like I just feel like you're just obviously wrong, and like why do you even care about my diet? And you don't know what I eat off camera. Juice. Okay. So what about that emotional development? I don't know. I was at a family reunion. I just like it helped me when I was watching the show and like I could see all these plot lines form out. It just helped me with my own. Like it gave me scenes to develop out. Like so that way I was writing and developing my shows while I was grieving all that because that was part of it. Like I was living through it and I was writing what I was living through. In my notes. It would have been so cool to like talk about that stuff, you know what I mean? That's what I think about a lot, like with the people from my past. Like I wonder what you think of this now. Wouldn't you be proud of me now? Like if you knew me, I don't know how you wouldn't love me. But not like that, not that deep. I don't know why I said it that deep. Like I just mean like I understand it would never work. I guess. I don't know. Not I don't know what I'm trying to think. Just gotta be so careful with my words and stuff too. But like really what's happening in my head right now is no thoughts, I swear. Cause like I'm trying to produce a good thought, like a thoughtful, productive one to society that can help out from my experience. And it feels like I'm just reaching. Like I'm just trying to like harp off that connection that I cared about, or even then, like I just want her to see me. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like when I talk about it. But like, it's just my life. It's just what happened. Like, I can't help it. Like, she made me who I am. There's nothing else I can do. A lot of people did. Just what happens. Like, you're part of everyone you've ever loved. I guess I'm just bored with all the people lately. You know what I mean? I'm about to glaze. I think I'm just about to glaze.
like I don't even know who I would glaze because it's not these people anymore. It's just these moments in time, like these relationships. They were so perfectly encapsulated. Like we were just in love. Like it just lined up perfectly. You know what I mean? Which just happens all the time when people meet. Tired. Like I'm tired of being too much. I don't know. Like I didn't used to be. I think the better way to say that was, I wasn't always.
It was trash. You can't handle me. Hold up. Ain't you Nathaniel B?
I like when I do the comparisons to people because I think that a lot. To be honest, like who, like Kanye. Like I would so compare myself to Kanye. Let me tell you this story about what my friend Devin, told me. We're playing Fortnite, Devin and I, and I'm like, "Do you ever think you're gonna meet Kanye?" And then he said, "Yeah." Like I know Devin, and this is something Devin believes in, and it's not like an overconfident way or anything. Like this was kind of like one of Devin's beliefs where he's just like kind of self assured. Not like that's rare for him or anything. It just I don't know. I just felt it that time when he said it about Kanye. Meeting Kanye, like okay, buddy. He's, but like he meant it. So and then I'm like, do you think I will? And he said no. And then I'm like, oh okay, I do. And then I think you will too. And then I asked him how he will, and he said I think he said I don't know, or yeah, I'm pretty sure he said that. And then just respectfully, in my opinion, like I kind of do know. I think that's the difference, but not in like a bad way. Like what I told him was, I said if we were in that situation, like if I said I think you will because even if you didn't, like you would know him because of me. Like I think I said that. Otherwise, that's just how I feel like right now. Like what I'm thinking is, like I would be there. I would be at the event. I also think this way about my dealer because my dealer wants to be a Twitch streamer. Or my old dealer. Like we'd be at this event, and then it'd be me and Devin. And Devin's his own little personality, big personality. His own character, kind of like Bex Bolts. That's Devin. Devin's my Bex Bolts. No, not mine. Like I have this in my head. I have this whole like parallel for that whole Cookie universe. Like I know a dude who looks like Cookie. I know somebody who looks like Textbooks. And then there's a few more, like maybe how Envy. I can see that. World T-shirts, I kind of know a guy. Okay, I think there's something else I'm missing. Oh, yeah. You know how I said my dealer wants to be a Twitch streamer? Yeah, Rice Gum. I don't know if I could. I'm just kidding. I could say that. I can say whatever I want. Or Jason. I also asked Devin. I'm like, he's gonna be in phase, and then I think he said yeah. Yeah, it kind of hurt my feelings when I said I don't think. When he said he doesn't think I can meet Kanye, but I told him I think I could, and then he just kind of like. Well, he didn't say, "Oh man, no way, you liar." He didn't say that, so that was pretty chill. Because that kind of is the type of response he would make. You can't tell by the way I'm describing his character, but he's chill. That's it. I rate him as Ghost Rider, and it's kind of weird because it's not in real life. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when I say what I write is a huge projection, it's not. But the way I'm now making it sounds super gay. So like, It's not a projection. It's not a projection. It's world building, and I'm basing it off real life because that's all I know how to do. It's all I'm an artist. All I can do is base off experience. What I'm basing it off is like Devin and I. He's Ghost Rider, and I'm Spider-Man. And we got these two storylines going on in Civil War. It's like his storyline because he thinks we should kill villains. Because I mean I understand that side of the argument, but I'm Spider-Man. It's wrong to kill. It really is. Like everybody has a second chance. Like. It's not right. They shouldn't have done that. And either they're like clinically insane, I'll lock them up forever. Like I think the death penalty is wrong, but like there's like the Phantom Zone and stuff, not in Marvel, but parallels to that. You can just put bad guys are in jail forever. That's like worse than that penalty because they have to sit and think about what they did. And hopefully they can turn good, kind of like Negan did in The Walking Dead. Because all you can do is be good. It's like. What's the point? You know what I mean? Like once you go insane, you go insane again, is what I think about. But the thing with Devin and I, so we have our Civil War happen because, so it doesn't really matter the first few years he's Ghost Rider because most of his events are in the underworld where he's killing demons and vampires. Those are all undead creatures, so even though, right away, like, because in universe stuff's happening, I'm doing my stuff, he's doing stuff, I don't know about it right away, but then after a while, like, when I do know he's Ghost Rider and stuff, like, I know he's killing his villains, which are like vampires. Maybe sometimes is like one big bad he kills, and it's like, ooh, I don't know about this stuff. Like, guys, we gotta talk about this. Kind of like Ultimate Spider-Man talks about how they shouldn't kill Kingpin with Daredevil and friends in the Ultimate comics, and so eventually the Civil War comes to a climax when Ghost Rider's out of the underworld and he starts becoming just a street level vigilante, and he starts off by killing Electro. Like Electro's the first major villain he kills, or maybe it just starts being that way. Like he also kills one of the Ghost Riders, Danny Ketch, because he tries to like stop him. So I think that's cool too. So he's pretty much like, I don't know if he like absorbs his power, but he pretty much shows off his power by taking down that Ghost Rider. You know what I mean? And then he kills the villain, and then. What the hell, can't do that. But then some of the heroes are like on his side because they agree with him that a villain should die. You know, we just kind of that time in the universe where like it's going to be called Civil War 2, even though there is a Civil War 2, or maybe it'll be Civil War 3. and then I do have a third one planned out, so that's why I don't know which one it would be called. Because then I would just be rewriting over the Civil War 2, but it's different because it's the big time universe. Maybe that one didn't happen. The events happen differently. Ghost Rider. All kind of spoiling the story that I've ever known. But it eventually gets reconciled, I think. Like it pretty much just ends up being the Revengers and the Ultimates fighting, which are the two teams I made, his team and my team. And I don't know if I showed them on screen, but his team's pretty overpowered if you look at it. So we like know who the people are, and then my team has like perfect counters to it though, like immediately, even though he made his actors, I'm pretty sure. So it's just there's two cool teams, and like I really like how they're made out, and it seems like it builds a nice story around what I'm doing. And then Ghost Rider's like he has to fold, right? Like that's the only way to win. I don't want to kill him or anything, so he just has to fold. He has to be like, you're right. But when I would talk about it, when I would be like, hey, which team do you want to pick? And he would be like, yeah, we'd have to kill villains. He wouldn't talk about this idea as vividly as I'm talking about it, but I would ask for his input on it. And he said he wouldn't fold pretty much. So the only way that I could win, I wouldn't really know how. I would have to convince him to be on the same page as me, without making it seem like, oh, I'm the leader of that. You know what I mean? Just like morality, I'd have to level of morality. I have no idea how I'd get to him. Oh, also, there's this villain named Blackheart. Blackheart's Mephisto's son,
and he is manipulating events. He's manipulating events in between my ear and I say mine, Brayden White's character, Brayden's ear and Devin's ear. And then also there's American Panther, which is I made a character, like I adapted a character, made him good, and it's actually great, I'd say it. But so and then that's based off my best friend from when I was younger named Zach. So he's like Steve Rogers and Black Panther mixed together pretty much. And there's like a cool fight scene in the Bell Tower, is why I mentioned him. And then he's like the Black Widow, he's like a double agent, so he's on both sides, or like maybe even a Spider-Man parallel of the Civil War. So wasn't that cool? There's like parallels. This universe I'm developing. Okay, what is all of this trying to get to? What do I want to compare this to? I don't even know where I started from, but I know what I'm going to end it with. What I'm developing a relationship into, which I think is pretty cool. Like after, because what would that have been? I was writing that like in September last year. You know what I mean? And like before that, the summer, like June and stuff. So if that was when I was 18 years old, I'm 19 right now. Like now that our characters are older, they're 19. I'm developing this relationship where we're more like Professor X and Magneto, which I think is pretty cool. Like how they are in the X-Men movies. You know what I mean? Where there's just like history. And I think it'd be really cool for Spider-Man and Ghost Rider character to be like that in these grand events that keep happening. Like I'm talking about how I have this Princess and the Frog level event. Well, it actually takes over like the whole city in New York. There's this elder god that gets summoned by the lizard. So it's really well. I think it's pretty fire. Thanks for listening to me explain my plot. I got a lot of planning to do. I really appreciate some donations. And nobody's obligated to do anything for me, which I make that clear multiple